you talking about? You saying good morning? Hi, girl. Good morning, Pomegranate. Hey guys, I'm Kaylin. Welcome back to Fable Hill Farm. We got a cow. Get out, right?
How far can it go?
So here's Miss Pomegranate. The morning after we picked her up. She's fared well. I checked on her last night before bed and she was bedded down in the grass. I just brought her out some more hay. Not sure how awkward the goat hay feeder is for her in the shed. I brought her a little grain with some probios in it. And she has unlimited fresh water there with that cattle water. So she seems like she's doing good. We did get a few pets in yesterday. So it'll just take a little time for everybody to adjust. She's missing her mom, missing the herd. But we're really excited to move forward with, you know, this new chapter at the farm, and can't wait for Pomegranate to be BFFs with me. So just take a little time. She had pretty loose stools yesterday. She was stressed even before we picked her up because the previous owner had her, you know, penned in the barn and then in a head gate so that, you know, we could easily load her onto the trailer. So that was all stressful and trailering and everything, but it does look like she's firming up a little bit. I mean, cow stool is a lot different than goat stool, but she looks good. She's not like scouring like crazy or anything. We've had her now for about a month and a half, and I'm gonna introduce you to her, tell you about her, what kind of cow she is, why we got this cow, and try to keep this video short and sweet because I've got a lot of catching up to do. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. Oh God, Bobby and his sneak attacks on the leg can be a little spooky when you're not expecting it. So if you've been with me for a while, welcome back. You'll notice that my videos have been really slowing down lately, and I'm sorry for that, but thanks for coming back. Thanks for sticking with me. I miss doing YouTube. I want to do more. It's just a time thing, and you know, my husband travels a lot, and I have a 3-year-old. Just recently celebrated a birthday, so she's officially a 3-year-old, which is crazy. And I've just been really busy. We're breeding goats right now, so I'm going to do a separate video on my breeding plans, who's bred, who's not bred yet. Lots of really fun things going on with that, including a video I'm going to be doing on artificially inseminating my dairy goats, which is going to be a totally new thing for me, but I just got all my AI equipment in yesterday, so really excited to share that. And if you're interested, stay tuned for that video. But let's go meet our cow. All right, so this is Pomegranate, or Pom for short, and she's just getting a little grain with some kelp. She's not getting much grain at all, only every few days, and that's really just as a bonding thing. She does not need grain, and we don't want her to get too fat because Pomegranate is expecting, and she is due to calve in February. So she is 3/4 Hereford, which is a heritage breed from the United Kingdom, and she is a quarter Jersey. So she is 3/4 of a meat breed and a quarter Jersey. Her mom was a half Jersey, half Hereford. Hello, Miss Maisie. Okay. Oh, and she's brindle too.
Yes.
Pretty.
Pom's a little brindle if you get her just right in the light.
Pretty.
Her calf will be brindled, I think, because the bull is brindled.
Oh. I know, you're upset about your baby.
Oh, she's really upset.
We'll take good care of her, I promise.
She just hates this.
I'm sorry, Mama. It's hard. So you said Pom is naturally pulled, right?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Pom is,
Pom,
yes.
yes.
Mom
Okay.
is not. Mom is, I think, scurred.
and her sire was full Hereford, so she gets that quarter Hereford. She is bred to a miniature Scottish Highland bull, which is a heritage breed from Scotland. And if you're not familiar with what a Scottish Highland is, it's those really cute, really hairy cows. So her calf should be a slightly fuzzy red and white calf, just based on my understanding of these cattle genetics, which is very limited, I confess. I've done a little research, so that's what I'm anticipating her having, is a fuzzy red and white calf. If she has a bull calf, a boy, we will go ahead and castrate him and raise him out for beef and butcher him in a couple of years. And if she has a heifer calf, we will be retaining that calf, and we'll go ahead and raise that up, and that will be a breeding heifer for us to have additional calves in order to raise our own meat. In the future, we would be interested in raising and selling some breeding stock and all of that, but starting point is we bought a cow bred, a heifer. She's going to be a first-time mom. And we are hoping to get a heifer calf out of her so that we can have 2 cows. We will not, and I repeat, not, you can quote me right now, not be bringing a bull onto this property. If we had more land, that would be a different story potentially, but we do not. We have 10.2 acres. We will not be bringing a bull, and we will only be utilizing artificial insemination in the future in order to get her and or a heifer calf bred. This is actually my milking parlor, and boy, have we been busy, and so much has changed. So I can't wait to show you guys all of that. I know there's probably a lot of you looking for a duck update as well, so stay tuned. I will do one of those. Things have definitely shifted with our Muscovy duck flock, and I'll explain that in another video. But anyways, this is the milk room. We have a sink, a hot water heater, all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to do a tour of the milk room. But as far as Pomegranate, we didn't just spur of the moment buy a cow. We have actually been wanting to get a cow for like 2 years, and I have been actively looking for a cow. The reason why we haven't bought a cow up until this point is because I could not find a cow that met our budget, as well as, you know, what we were looking for as far as like a general breed and purpose and all that was also disease tested. Now, if you have dairy goats, you will likely understand there are a number of diseases which can be transferable from cattle to goats. Cows and goats are both ruminants, so they have 4 stomachs. They have a similar, you know, digestive and feed input needs and things like that. Goats are very different than cows, don't get me wrong, but they do share diseases, and things such as Johne's disease in particular, brucellosis, Q fever. There's different things that you really, if you have the type of money invested in your goat herd as we do, and if you care about disease in your herd, in your soil, in your milk, there are a number of diseases which both cows and goats can have that are zoonotic, meaning that humans can also get those diseases from those animals. Then it's just really, really critical that you think about something like that before you bring a new cow onto your property if you already have goats, or if you ever want to have goats in the future. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some footage of just her being here and all that, and how she's been settling in, and some things we've been working on. And yeah, let's get to it. Miss Pomegranate's got 3 different kinds of hay in her hay buffet today. Huh? Get more familiar with me. Sai came to see ya. Hi, Sai Sai. Hey, girl. Good girl. Atta girl. Come on. Come on, pretty girl. Good girl, Pom. Come on. Hey, pretty. Come on, girl. Pom. Come here, Goofy. Come on, Pom. Come on. That a girl. That a girl, Pom. That's a girl. That is real progress, folks. Day 7, 8, we're brushing. It's a good girl. She's coming up to see Uhtred. Checking out what I'm doing. Ooh, got a little pep in her step. Hey, pretty girl. Uhtred's gonna watch her on the fence line, huh, buddy? Good boy, Uhtred. That's your cow. Got some grain and then some Kalmbach yeast I put in there today. I don't feed the yeast every day, but just feeding it regularly is good for the rumen. It's a multi-species yeast, good for poultry. Use it with all the goats, the ducks, the chickens. Good stuff. Pom! Pomegranate! Here we go! Come on, Pom! Alright, guess I'm just gonna eat this grain by myself. And you can see now, we're on week, what, 3 or 4? Week 4. How quickly she approached me. She's definitely, you know, gotten another level of trust built with me. She knows that I feed her the good stuff. So, meeting first time, not through a fence. Sunny, come on, you chicken. Ah! Spooked everybody. Hi, Pom. What you thinking, girl? Those are my goats. Are you gonna be brave? Goats are spooked. Pomegranate goes, holy cow. You can get up there. Get it? Holy cow. Move. Pom seems very excited. A little rowdy, and the goats are completely freaked out. We have not been able to find anyone who disease tested their cows. I finally, actually through a really funny set of circumstances, I posted in a Facebook group looking in Michigan here, you know, looking for somebody that did disease testing on their cows. And a lot of people were actually really rude to me and told me like that wasn't important, or I didn't know what I was talking about, or blah, blah, blah. And this wonderful woman named Barb, who is a woman we purchased Pomegranate from, she actually saw that post and sent me a message and said, hey, I have this heifer. I think that she would potentially fit the criteria, and I also have dairy goats myself, and I love how picky you're being and looking for a cow, and I'm willing to sell you this heifer at this price. It was within our budget. She was willing to do all of the biosecurity testing because she understood completely my concerns, because she raised dairy goats and showed dairy goats. And so she already did all the disease testing on her goats, and she totally understood why I wanted a cow who was free of these diseases. And she felt like, you know, the way in which I was going about looking for an animal and how strict my criteria was, that made it seem like I would in fact be a better owner. And she really loved this heifer, and she had a small herd, and she really wanted her to find a great home. So we worked with her, we had our vet come out, we did all the disease testing. She had her in with a bull. She left her in with the bull for a couple of months to ensure she was bred. We had the vet ultrasound her and confirm her bred. It was a really wonderful experience. It took several months in order to go through all of that, but Pomegranate was cleared of all of the necessary diseases, including both tuberculosis and Johne's disease. She had a fecal as well as a blood test done on the Johne's disease, and I believe we did Q fever and something else, brucellosis. So yeah, she's pregnant and she's due in February, and she was free and clear of all the diseases that were of a concern as a dairy goat breeder. So that's why we wound up with this cow, and we're really, really excited to have her. We honestly just want our own meat. I will not be planning at this point on milking this cow whatsoever. She is a quarter Jersey, so she should have, you know, some good milk production. She'll definitely be able to feed a calf. She comes from her mom, Maisie was her name, was a wonderful mother and produced plenty of milk and took great care of her calves. Lots of great mothering instinct there, and Herefords are known to be great mothers, so I don't think that will be an issue. However, Pomegranate is not hand tamed. She wasn't like super handled. In general, she does come to her name. She will, you know, come and eat grain. As you saw, we're still, you know, working to get to know each other. She, you know, I can touch her whole face and all that. She really doesn't like it if I step closer than like a foot from her actual, like her shoulder or something, then she'll back off. I did get her to take an apple out of my hand a couple of times. So we're working on it. We're bonding. But she's not super hand tame, and I really don't have a desire to try and like stand train a 3/4 meat breed cow who isn't super tame. So I won't be planning on milking that cow. But if she has a heifer calf and we retain her and we get her bred, you know, there's lots of steps and a long period of time before all those things could happen. I would definitely be interested in milking her calf, because she would be half Scottish Highland, and they're known to have really high butterfat content and actually really good milks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed meeting Pomegranate, learning just a little bit about her, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll try to make my next few videos come out sooner rather than later, no promises, but thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. If you're new, if you're interested in seeing the process with a cow, if you're interested in raising and showing and milking dairy goats and all of that, definitely subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.